Then I'd have got him by the ears and I'd have just yanked him off.
Well, I wish you'd been there. It would have been very...
Then I'd have got me a couple of handful of fur like this and I'd have pulled him off.
Well,
Maybe we better stop Cart.
Oh, he's just getting warmed up. I wish Humphrey'd make a move so Cart could let go.
Can't expect Humphrey to face up to Cart.
Then you know what I would have done?
Don't tell me. Let me guess.
All right, go ahead and guess.
Well, I guess you'd have taken your trusty rifle and you just let him have it like that. I'll get you. Cheerio!
Pretty good, eh, Effie?
Mr. Mayor, it's so big it scares the daylights out of me. President Teddy Roosevelt.
Yep, he's making a swing through the Western Territory. Wouldn't have touched Big Squaw with a big stick. But when I wired him about the Earl, he wired right back. He'd be delighted.
Land of Goshen.
Of course, he can stay right here in the house with you, can't he, Effie?
Here?
Uh-huh.
In my house? I'd be tickled stiff.
Maybe if we treat him real nice, he'll recommend that Congress change this territory into a state.
Land sakes.
And Effie, you'd be queen of the state.
Oh, Mayor.
Well, I gotta start organizing my committee. Goodbye, Effie.
You better go right along.
Congratulations, Aggie. Congratulations, Mike.
Aggie, President Roosevelt's coming here to see Humphrey. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, my.
What?
I swore she said the president was coming to see Humphrey.
That's what I did say. Isn't it wonderful?
Ma, have you been in the Applejack?
No, Mike, it's true. It's true.
Well, what's he want to see Humphrey for?
Because he thinks Humphrey's the Earl. Where is Humphrey?
Humphrey?
Teddy Roosevelt, eh? Well, I'll be hog-tied.
Where is Humphrey?
Go ahead, you tell her.
Well, the last time we saw him, he was sort of heading out of town.
Out of town?
Yeah, he was going... all of a sudden, he got lonesome for London.
You too. No.
Mom, we ain't done nothing.
You get on your horse and you go get him, and don't you come back here without him.
We might get in trouble for this, Ma.
Get in worse trouble if we didn't have him. Now get. And you, get out of them clothes.
Oh, wait a minute. Take it easy. I was going.
What is this, branding time? Leave me alone. I want to get out of this country.
Well, I don't blame you. Me and Pa were awful ugly, and Cart Belknap isn't exactly a Chamber of Commerce welcome.
Go away. I was doing all right in this pump and grunt till you came along.
I didn't want to come. Ma sent me. I knew you'd say no.
Well, you knew right.
You know, it took a lot of nerve squirting water in Cart's face. That's why I figured you might have nerve enough to meet President Roosevelt.
Yeah, well, I got the nerve to face anybody. You don't think that I'm... Who?
See, everybody in Big Squaw thinks you're a real Earl. Teddy Roosevelt's coming to town just to meet you.
Well, so President Roosevelt's coming to meet the Earl of Brinstead. And no Earl. Well, you're going to look pretty silly, and your ma and pa's going to look silly. And this whole silly little town's going to look silly. You'll have to change the name to Big Silly.
Well, at that, it might be worse if you stayed. You might be able to make a lot of country folks think you're an Earl. But I reckon President Roosevelt's met some real Earls.
Say, presidents can be fooled. They vote for themselves, don't they? Besides, I made you think I was a butler.
That's easy. You are.
Look, Aggie Flout, I've been waiting a long time to take some bows for my performance. I'm no Earl. I'm no butler. I'm not even Humphrey. My name is Arthur Tyler, and I'm an actor.
An actor? Gosh.
Now, if you'll get off my handcar, I'll be leaving.
But why did you pretend to be a butler?
Because I was stranded in London, flat broke. So flat they threw me out of the hotel without opening the door. I could make President Roosevelt think I was the Earl of Brinstead, but I won't.
Gee, if you're an actor, we've got a chance. And if you're a good actor, this could be the biggest job you ever had. Imagine playing an English Earl for President Roosevelt with me and Ma and Pa to applaud.
Yeah, and I'd be the star. That's a step up. And an audience of 3. That's a step up.
Sure, you put Big Squaw on the map. You can't just wipe it off now. There's a lot of innocent people down in town depending on you.
Innocent. How about Cart Belknap? Would you tell him we don't mean anything to each other so he'd stop trying to put my head in his trophy room?
Well, sure, I'll tell him that we don't mean anything to each other. You'll be perfectly safe. And then after the president leaves, you can go away again.
Gee, President Roosevelt. A command performance. I accept this role, but for a one-night stand only. Then I must go on tour. Any place, just so it's away.
Everybody's going to be real grateful to you for this. And I mean everybody. Arthur, hang on.
Yes, President Roosevelt, I'm the Earl of Brinstead. Oh, wait till my agent hears about this.
Here we go.
Me, what goes with me? I hate this living I've chose for me. Tired of meeting misery. Shoulda never roamed and left at home cooking. Home cooking. Life is cruel. I was a fool to roam. A rolling stone, don't get no moss, don't get nothing but double cross. See the world, that's applesauce. Never get your nose too far from home cooking. Home cooking. I'm afraid I should have stayed at home.
I meet a gal, her name is Sal. I want to keep her in my corral, but she says she's just a pal.
And she's never home when you want a home cooking. Home cooking.
Been too long.
Life is cruel, I was a fool to roam.
Too long from Hong Kong.
Far from wigwam, me keep me brave. I miss my squaw, I even miss my squaws-in-law. Hunt with many ha-has, pa. Feed papoose a heifer moose. How? Home cooking, give it up. Home cooking. Sit on rug and ugh with pride.
Keep me home, home, down, where I'm tucked up in the run, boy. Shanghai food chow. Very pretty girl, mean toy for.
Home cooking, big home cooking. Reckon Chinese fellow like home chow.
I went abroad and how I hawed. Them English critters ain't never thought. When the Duke says yes, my lord. Partner, you can't hear me yell for
home cooking. Pile it on. Home cooking.
some fancy pants might stand a chance with me.
Oh, when peace pipes smoke rings.
Rusty, good, what better to spare?
Real fine wings. Rocking in the rocking chair, that's home cooking. Sniff at them. Home cooking. Quiet life is quite the life for me. Yes, give it up. Home cooking. Scoop it up. Home cooking. That's the life for me.
Now the president's coming to our house, dear boy. Now, I do hope everybody's got this straight. The mayor and the welcoming committee will bring the president direct here from the depot. And out on the porch, the Silver Cornet Band will be playing something loud. And Humphrey, you'll be waiting upstairs with your monocle and your full dress suit until that fell out on the porch with the bugle plays. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
And then you start downstairs. Everybody cheers till you get downstairs, and Pa introduces you to Mr. Roosevelt. And you, Aggie.
What?
If you forget to curtsy, I'll bust your curtsier.
All right, Ma.
This here party's coming off right, or them responsibles gonna